Sebastian Suave.
Jingle Bell Brawl 2 at the Merritton Community Center. I am Candace here with the infamous Jay Moore. And we have Sebastian Suave coming out. This is his second time in Crossfire Wrestling at the Merritton Community Center. His debut was at Fired Up 2013 in a three-way against Surf's Up Johnny Wave and the newly renamed Mark House. Your old protege.
Yeah, Mark House, as you can see, he's no longer with us, thank God.
Don't count him out, though. He could be back one day.
You know, Suave, it may be his only second appearance here at Crossfire, but trust me, this guy has worked all the promotions across Ontario. He just got back from Japan. Successful tour over there.
He had an injury, too. So he was out for a little bit with an injury.
He was out for a little bit for an injury, but he's making a comeback, but he's got his hands full as he's taking on Brent Banks tonight. And this is going to be an exciting match, that's for sure.
Yeah, and front of capacity crowd, the most that we've ever had at Crossfire Wrestling.
Well, it's Jingle Bell Brawl 2. It's
for the Niagara Children's Center, which managed to raise $1,500.
His opponent, also from Toronto, Ontario, he weighed in at 195 pounds. Here is Brent.
Another newcomer for Jingle Bell Brawl 2, Brent Banks. Do you know much about Brent Banks?
Well, you know, Brent Banks from Toronto, another Squared Circle graduate. As Crossfire Pro, we seem to be going after the Squared Circle talent quite a bit.
But you know what? From what I've seen, it's worth it to go after them because they are good. Excuse me. Crowd already behind him.
Well, I've always been impressed with Banks, that's for sure. Crystal Banks, that is.
Ah, yes. Wonder if there's any relation. It was so great to see that many fans. It was an awesome, electrifying night.
Well, listen, Jingle Bell Brawl is our biggest event of the year each year.
Yes, it is.
And we'll be back.
Second year.
That's right.
That's why it's called Jingle Bell Brawl 2. Well, I have to admit, unfortunately, I did not make it that night due to being sick, but I am so glad that it was recorded, that I get to see it and appreciate what was that electrifying night.
Well, you'll appreciate this matchup because this could be match of the night right here.
I don't know. It's going to be tough to beat. We've had some pretty good matches so far. I mean, we've already seen Christopher Bishop versus Marcus Marquez and Rocksteady Alex Vega versus Chief of Day, and of course my favorite match.
And look at Banks. He thinks he's a comedian.
I love how you cut me off as I'm going to say the Survivor Series. Huh. What in the heck is going on? What is Mike Shea doing up there?
Mike Shea is an idiot. Let me tell you. I know you don't know much about Mike Shea, but I do,
well,
and I'll tell you.
You don't have a lot of love for him, that's for
he is an idiot. Look at the size of his head and not one thing in it.
Well, now that's being a little harsh there. What is Banks doing here? Really? Okay, so Banks is a little cut up, I see. Chuckles Paisano. One thing I have to say, though, is when it comes to Suave, Sebastian Suave, sorry, he's not very much for wanting to house around in there. He wants to do what you gotta do and get it done.
No, he's all business. Sebastian Suave is all business.
He is. He really is. Because I remember in the three-way match, they were all fooling around, and he said, "Okay, enough." Well, tonight he seems to be having a little more tolerance for it.
Well, Suave has been trained very strict, and he trains himself to be very strict. I mean, you don't get to Sebastian Suave's level by just lollygagging around that ring and, you know, going to the fans and taking their foam wrestling belts.
But what's to say that Banks didn't do his homework on Suave and watch that other match?
And trust
and
me,
realize
Banks knows Suave very well.
He's probably psyching him out.
These guys broke into the business together. Like, Banks knows exactly what he's dealing with Suave.
Oh, pushing him right away. Right by the face.
I love
look
it.
who hightails
I love
it.
that.
When the
You know,
going gets tough, the tough gets going. That's
well,
about
they're
what
trying
I
to
see
play
now.
a psychology game with each other here. I mean, Banks trying to be a comedian and Suave's showing them. Look at there, Suave getting out of the ring. Suave showing them that it's not going to be that easy.
Timeout. Can you call timeout in wrestling?
Well, he just did. He's stretching out. He's warming up. He's getting ready to go. He knows he's
only
in
got
for
to
match
the count
here.
of 10, though. Chasing around the ring, and that never works. What?
Right
Okay.
back out.
Now, I know Suave is he's just playing into
What's the problem?
He's playing into the circus act, is
No,
what he's
he's
doing
not.
right
He's
now.
not a circus act here.
And he's getting him and pulling him in. Oh, not so much.
Whoa,
More
Suave
like
pulling him right
him
out.
And he stopped it. And there goes Suave off the ring apron. And they need to get this back in the ring and just start the match. Unless it's already started. I have no clue what's going on right now.
What is this all about?
What the heck is that? Getting the fans involved?
And what is Shay doing? How could you let a fan... Where's the security?
I have to admit that is taking it a little bit too far. I never thought I would hear myself say this, but I agree with you, Jay.
I mean, if that kid wasn't such a Jay Moore fan, I'd have him thrown out of the building.
Oh, so if you're a fan, you can get away with slapping people?
Actually, throw him out. Who cares?
Attempted pin there, it didn't work. Suave rolling him over, not going to happen. They've fooled around so much at the beginning of the match. It's kind of hard to take it seriously now.
Well, like I said, there's mind games on both participants here, and now we're getting into the nitty gritty as Suave
got a leg lock on him. I mean, yeah, it gave us a little chuckle and everything, but now they've got to get down to it and be taken seriously. He's got him in a chokehold right now to hold him down.
Well, early on, they're trying to wear each other down, which is probably the smart thing to do.
It's a psychological thing, like you said. Off the rope, he gets down, flips right over him, leapfrog over him, and what? Okay, is it bad that I'm getting dizzy? Leapfrog after leapfrog after. Okay,
well,
arm drag takedown.
You're gonna get a lot dizzier because
I really think
you're probably gonna see 1.5 million moves here.
I'm thinking you're right. Chop to the chest off the rope. Wow. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to keep up with this.
Oh. Banks sending Suave to the other side.
Corner. Took it pretty hard in the corner there too, but he waited too long.
Whoa, up and over, and Banks
faster than that.
Out on the outside now. Banks got to work his way back in there. Here comes Banks.
That was a nice way to come back in, right over his back. What was that?
Well, Suave obviously trying to duck and miss. Well, look at that.
Oh, you could hear that so well. Oh, they're holding hands. Up to the top and brings him down hard.
Whoa, right back to his feet.
Look at that. That is agility at
Brent
its
Banks.
finest. Looking for fan momentum there.
Suave trying to hang in there. He's in the corner. Here comes Brent Banks. Oh.
What was that?
Monkey flips him out of there. Banks rolls back, goes for the
But
cover.
it was-
Elbow drop, and now going for the cover.
But it's a sloppy cover. It's not going to be enough to keep Suave down.
No, definitely not. Usually not this early in the game. I haven't seen Suave pinned in less than 5 minutes in my life.
I noticed that Banks relies on the crowd. He wants the crowd to. He wants the crowd to cheer him on and to love him and to adore him. But look at what happens when he relies too much on the crowd. Suave
look
just
at
took
that.
him down, a kick to the ribs and flips him right over with it. Oh, punch to the back of the head.
And choking him out on the ropes. Oh, look at that.
Shay letting him know that's not going to happen. Banks down now. He needs to, oh.
Insult to injury.
Yes, it was. knee to the chest, but he's not even trying to cover him.
Well, he's going to wear him down. He's going to wear him down to the point where he can cover him and pick up the win here.
But now you tell me, in history of wrestling, how many times does that work for them? When they try to do stuff like that, they usually end up going down, and he just ripped his shirt right off him.
A little bit of humiliation. Oh.
I don't, right at this point, I don't think it's about him winning. I think it's about him making Banks look ridiculous for Banks doing it to him. Some kicks to the back there. You're right.
Well, Banks trying to get up. He can't, though. He's in the corner now.
But Suave's just playing with him right now. Some chops to the chest back and forth. Oh, stop that with a kick. He has him in the corner, and he's just laying it onto him.
Just feeding him in the corner. Suave's ready to go.
He's getting that animalistic in him, and he's just whipping him from corner to corner and
here we go.
Ramming right into him.
Here we go, Suave.
Oh, and is it going to be enough to pin him, though? Nope. Kicks right out of it.
That was close to a 3, though.
It was close. That was a good pin. Taking off his tape, and I'm wondering why.
Well, it must have been bothering him earlier in the match.
Bothering him? Yeah, exactly. He was going to use it to choke him.
Excuse me?
Do you not see what I'm seeing right there? That is an illegal choke with the use of tape.
I don't see anything.
And Shea was very blind to that. He should have known he was going to do it again.
Shea's blind to everything. I think he is blind, legally blind.
There is no love lost there. Meaning with you against Shea.
Look at this suplex coming up here.
No, he's going to block it. It's not going to work. Oh, punch to the side to try to get him to weak enough to do the suplex.
He's got him now. He's got him now. Look at this.
No, he's kicking out of it. Oh, a roll up. 1. Nope. Only a 1.
Suave right back on.
Still has
No.
too much energy. He's pulling him over, and nope, not enough. Only a 2.
And that's going to stop him right there. Banks into the corner. Banks up and over.
Whoa,
here we go.
What the heck was that?
Goes for the cover.
Kicked out with the head.
Oh,
backbreaker and right down.
beautifully done. Cover him right now.
That was a very nice one, yes. And it was a sloppy cover. He's not going to get him that way. I have no doubt that Suave could take this because he did so good against 2 guys. I mean, this is only 1 guy that he's going against, but this 1 guy is giving it all he's got.
Well, like you say, Brent Banks, the first time in a Crossfire.
Very impressive first time,
We've
too.
had some new guys come in at Crossfire at Jingle Bell Brawl with
3.
Christopher Bishop, Alex Vega, everybody trying to make a name for themselves here at Crossfire. And
well, this is the night to do it, though. Jingle Bell Brawl 2, the biggest show. They're making a start in Crossfire in front of a capacity crowd. It's the perfect night for them to debut.
They know exactly what's going on. They're all trying to do business.
The question is, was it enough at the end of the year to bring him back in 2014? Time will tell. We have 5 shows in 2014, so it'll be interesting to see if we see any one of the 3 back. 2. Oh, is that 1? 2. We saw this earlier. Not gonna happen.
Oh, I don't know. Banks barely getting.
He is so tired, but he's getting enough in him.
Listen, Suave has been cutting the air off, like cutting his circulation
Yes.
right down for the past few minutes here. I mean, Banks is barely getting to his feet, let's face it.
Oh, any lower and he would have been singing soprano. Banks is worn right out. He needs to find a way to catch a breather. He needs to get Suave knocked down enough just so he can breathe a little bit.
He's not going to catch a breather. He's going to lose the match here. He's going to get worn down and,
uppercut.
Just barely.
Really good one. I don't know. I saw a pretty good one there. Leapfrog over him and wow. Well, I don't know where he got it from, but you were wrong. He found some momentum.
Trying to catch a second win here, but I think it's
You don't think it's enough?
I think he's putting on a little more of a show than what he's actually feeling.
Mind over matter, right? Tempting corner to corner, but Suave turns it on him. Flip over off the top turnbuckle and back. And I'm getting tired just watching these 2 because they are really putting it out there. Sloppy cover was not enough. But now you can see the tables turned a little bit. Suave's looking pretty tired there himself, and Banks needs to just breathe and get on there. Suave's looking a little bit like, I don't know what to do. He needs to go down.
Well,
He's saying it's over. Let's see if he's predicting right. We are at the 15-minute mark in this match. Those boys have really been putting it on and tiring each
Suave
other
is out. Here comes Banks.
Oh, what is Banks going to do? Oh. Right off the railing. That's going to knock some wind out of him.
Well, I think Suave tried to get out of the way there, and I think he did a little bit, but it connected.
Did you see? He got the ribs right off the railing. That's going to knock the wind right out of him. And what's Banks going to do here? Is he going to get up there and try to do
upstairs.
a leap down onto him?
Here comes Suave. He knows it.
Suave's going to just
Suave's got him. He's got him.
Banks is a little bit stunned, but he gets that foot up there to stop, and a kick to the back of the head. Banks going up to the top rope.
Wow, look at that. He's got him here.
Oh, so close. Well, it does him no good to argue with Mike Shea there at all. He needs to get up and get back on him. Suave is down, and this is his moment.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
keep him
I mean,
down.
we're at a desperation time. As you said earlier, we were at the 15-minute mark.
Yes, and this is when he needs to stay on him, because if Suave gets even 1 minute of breath, that's it. He's going to turn it around again. He is, but you can see he is holding on to those ribs that went off that railing out there. And he gave him too much time, and there was an uppercut, and he's, elbows back and forth. It's going to be who has the most force behind their elbow. At this point, Jay, do you have any predictions of who you think is going to take it?
I don't know. This may go to the time limit.
Do you even know what the time limit on this one is? Is it 20 minutes?
I would have to say Suave. If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Suave, but...
I don't know. Banks is giving him enough there.
Oh, I love that.
What the heck was that?
Do what you got to do.
He ducked that kick. They are just beating on each other here.
Here we go. Come on, Suave.
Oh, what was that? Whatever it was, is it enough? Oh, and he kicked out of it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
What is it going to take to get
Unbelievable.
Banks down? He
And
is
Suave
amazing.
is frustrated.
Suave is right ticked off right now.
What more has it got to take for Suave?
That's what I'm curious about, because such an impressive debut here for Brent Banks.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's got him in a submission move, and is it going to be enough for him to tap out?
Boston Crab Banks has got to get to the rope.
I don't know, but if he can get to the rope,
That's the only way he's
good.
going to get out, because Suave has got that lock right in there.
But where is he going?
Banks is going to tap. He's going to tap.
I don't know. He's fighting to get to that rope, but is he going to have it?
Suave has got to get him back into the center.
And again, he gets out of it.
Come on, Suave.
Suave is really getting frustrated here. He just does not know what to do at this point. He has handed him everything he possibly could, including a fist and a kick to the head. Like he just wants him to go down.
Well, we're at the 20-minute mark already in this match again.
Yes, we are almost there. It must have been a 25-minute mark match, because if it was a 20-minute match, it would have rung the bell soon.
Well, Mike Shea doesn't know what time it is. Let's face it.
I don't know. Does he have a clock? The watch on his hand? Oh,
this
what
could be
was
it here.
That?
Banks has got him.
No, he did a sloppy cover. It's not enough. Suave's it's gonna take more to get him down. It was a good move. It stunned him a little bit, but not enough to get him down.
Is he going up top?
I don't know. Yep, he's pointing
He's calling
that he's
for
going
it.
up. But if he takes too long, it doesn't take much for Suave to get that little bit of momentum back. So he better hurry up.
Who's this?
What's Jake doing coming out? Too much time. I wonder if Banks got a little distracted.
Whoa, Banks eats an elbow.
Very hard elbow, too. What was that? He just kind of
Here,
spun
Suave
him
has
up.
got him right here. Right here. This could be it. No.
No. Who's gonna do what to who? Like this has been such a back and forth match, Jay, where you don't even know what to call at this point. He's giving him some elbows. You know, he holds on and Banks rolls without him, but right back in a knee to the face. I am thoroughly impressed. Oh, almost into Shea and not.
Suave's got him here.
He's got him by the trunks. Not happening. He had him by the trunks, Jay. You saw that clear as day. That was not. He had him by the tights.
I told you Suave would win.
Yeah, but he won with cheating.
Nope.
Either way you look at it, it was an amazing match.
Sebastian Suave, your winner.